Hey, how's everyone doing? We're back on the Corvette here. It's let's see, probably about 5-6 days later. Yeah, I've had a cold pretty bad this whole time, so I've kind of been out of it, man. So we're back on it. Since last time you guys seen it, every afternoon, not every afternoon, but a couple afternoons this week, I stopped by. I waxed the car, gave it a good wax. And I pulled the gauge cluster out. Take a walk around. What I'm noticing on this car, it's been repainted. Has scratches on it. She's not perfect. Still have tar spots on it. I did the best I could because I pretty much have the flu here. And I went and got a COVID test, so that turned out to be negative, so that's all good. It's just trying to get over this now. Let's see, so I didn't really put a full, hardcore detail into the paint job. I just did a quick wax the best I can under the conditions I'm feeling right now. But at any rate, at least it's cleaned up a little bit. Like we got scratches like here. What else? I didn't do the windows or anything. Let's see. Can you see it right here? We have some bubbling throughout the car here and there, little spots. Whoever repainted it probably didn't do a great job. You can see the scratches on it. So she'll never be a show car, that's for sure. I'm gonna scratch here. Right here, that's the paint lifting off the fiberglass right there. I'm going to sand that down and use a little airbrush to fix it. We'll be able to fix that up pretty good. You can see another bubble right here. And I'm not nitpicking the car, it is what it is. Overall, the paint's nice and shiny. I mean, I'm not going to complain. I mean, what do you expect for a 38-year-old car? 38-year-old car for the price I paid. Let's get over here next. Got the dash cluster out. That really wasn't that bad of a job to pull it out. It took me like 15 minutes, to be honest with you. Pretty straightforward and simple. Plenty of videos on YouTube on how to do different projects on this car. When I'm working on this is just an overall what I'm doing to this car, not how to. On most things, I'll probably do a how-to on how to reseal the target top, put the glass back onto the target top, only because I can't find a video on that on YouTube. So today's project is I'm just going to change the oil on it today. I got a bunch of parts here. Got my good old flu medicine right here. Some radiator flush. Put this into the gas, see if I got any water in there. I'll show you why in a second. I'm going to go with the Shell 1540, the diesel oil, only because it's a flat tappet cam in this thing and I want the extra zinc. I run this stuff, the Shell Rotella, and all my cars are older. They're all flat tappet cams, they got high zinc level, so I use it all on everything. So we're going with that. I got the Napa Gold here, got a new gas cap right here. New radiator cap, but something tells me that's not the right size. We'll find out. New windshield wipers, new air filter here. Let's see. This is the stuff I got to redo. It just came in the mail. This is stuff I got to do to re-glue the target top back on. Dew Point Beta Seal U18. I got it off Amazon. Not bad. It was like 40 bucks, $38 I think for that. Comes with 2 tubes, couple tips. Even has the primer, so no complaints there. Yeah, I'll show you why on the gas cap. I bought the heat to get rid of the water. Oh, I can't wait to get rid of this gas cap. This just fills with water, this thing. I since put the drain on there and got it and cleaned it all out. It won't fill anymore, but you can see the rust on the outside of this lip. So, put a new cap on, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, so the next step I got to do is just jack this. I'm going to start it up, let it run for a few minutes. Then we'll take a look underneath the car and go from there. I'm going to just change the oil, and I'm not going to make a video on how to change the oil, but we're just going to look underneath it anyways, see how she is down there. And there you go. It's not going to be too much work getting done on this video here. I'm still sick, so we're, I guess the old saying, we're going after the low-hanging fruit right now. So, anyways, I'll be back when I have her jacked up. Bye-bye. All right, we're underneath here now. Excuse me. There goes the inside of the radiator right here, or a condenser. Definitely needs to be cleaned better, that's for sure. All right, let's move on to over here. Here's underneath the car. It's really not bad. You know what I'm upset about? I forgot my grease gun. I could have greased everything since I got it all taken apart, you know what I mean? Yeah, but overall, not bad. Let's take a look over here too. Camera's gonna be a little shaky here. All right, we're back. I hit the button by accident. All right, let's take a look over here. Everything looks okay. A little dirty. So yeah, here we go. All right. So, oh, excuse me. Let me go reposition myself on the side of the car. Let's take a look underneath there. See what it looks like. All right, so hold on. All right, we're over on the driver's side now. Crawling underneath here because, like I said, I'm doing the oil change. So I got her all up here. Let's take a look over here. Looks like there might be some kind of leak up here. I don't know what it is. Probably valve cover. Hard to say. Got crawling underneath here. Yeah, it could be the oil pan. I don't know. Nah, it's above it. Yeah, probably valve cover leak, so we'll take care of that. So the drain plug's right there. It's pretty easy. Oil filter's right there. Looks pretty clean underneath here. Here goes the exhaust. What I like about it on this car is on my 94, 95 Vet, the cats were over here, right where where this turn is, coming from the exhaust header, the exhaust manifold. On this one, I'm guessing that's the catalytic converter right here. Looks like somebody might have already changed it at one point. I don't know. But I guarantee you one thing, that's one of the first things I'm doing is pulling this converter off, putting a test pipe on this. I highly doubt there's a third O2 sensor behind this. Highly doubt it. I haven't looked, but I highly doubt it. So yeah, that's coming off for sure. Then I can pull all the emissions crap off the front of the engine. Or I gotta look into what to do for that. I could just plug the pipe for now, I suppose. There's a little pipe, you see this one? On the side here. That comes from the front of the engine. I'm guessing EGR or something, I don't remember. Can't really think when I got the flu. So anyways, yeah, that's coming off for sure. We'll get rid of that. Hopefully I can get rid of all the emissions shit on this thing, air pump, whatever. And that's it. So let me get going over here. Let me change the oil, jack this thing down. And yeah, we're doing pretty good here. All right, man. I'll update you guys in a minute. Bye. Alright, here we go. We're going to start working on draining the oil. I said I wasn't going to video it, but that helped it. I videoed it. So, mine's a 9/16, which could probably be a 14 in a metric if you were doing metric tools. Yeah, when I go to put the transmission fluid change, when I do the transmission fluid change, I gotta drop the pan for the filter. I'm gonna put a pan on that has a drain plug. That'll make life a lot easier. All right, we got our Napa filter. Oh. Alright, so that's on there. Hey, like I said, this was a 9/16 on this car, or a 14mm. There we go. Alright, let's lower her up, fill it up with some oil. There we go. Alright, here goes the oil. This oil's probably been cooked 100 times with the overheating problem. Not just by me, but by the people that owned it before me. So, yeah, that's probably shot bad. Alright, let me jack this thing down and we'll go from there. Bye-bye. Alright, well, let's see. We got the new windshield wipers on. Screw it, I threw them on. It only took a couple minutes to do that. We're going to start pouring some of this radiator flush in. I'm not going to flush it today or anything, but I'm just going to suck out a bunch of fluid out of this radiator. Let it sit in there for a while. Because I'm kind of stuck up until I get, what do you call it? Until I get the cluster back, I really can't do much with it. So, and I need the temperature gauge in order to monitor the temperature on this thing, see if it's still overheating. Because I'm not convinced it's fixed yet as far as overheating goes. So, yeah, let's throw this flush in. Let it sit until I get the dash in. I bought the a rebuilt dash from US Dash Works. It's right here in Connecticut, in Waterbury, Connecticut. So I called them up. I paid over the phone last week, and it's supposed to be ready. Today's Saturday, so Monday, Tuesday they said it'll be ready. Then I just got to drive up there, bring my old one to them. They're going to swap the speedo, not the speedo, the odometer for me. And then, yeah, we'll just plug this sucker in, and then I can move forward on what to do on this thing, you know what I mean? And see if it's overheating. If it's still overheating, then it's pretty much plain and simple. I'm getting a new radiator. New, what do you call it, water pump. One thing I didn't mention in the other video, I bought that head gasket tester kit. That goes on top of the radiator here, and I let it run for a while, and it has this blue solution. If it turns yellow or green, it means you got a head gasket leak. And mine's dead blue. I did it 2 times, and both times it didn't do a thing. So I'm pretty certain it's not the head gasket on this engine. Even if it is, it would probably be the cheapest thing to fix, to be honest with you. I mean, versus buying a radiator and going through all that. And it's probably easier just to change the, well, now you got to pull the front of the motor off. Yeah, I would put a manual thermostat gauge on here just to play around, but it's buried underneath that AC pump right here. So you got to pull all that out just to get to it, though, to screw one in. So I'm not even going to bother. I'll just wait till the gauges are here. At any rate, I got my Lucky Turkey baster here. And it's pretty much, I'm just taking some of this, taking this out. Until I got enough room to pour this stuff in. It's going to be slow going, it looks like. Alright. Alright, you guys got the gist of it, what I got to do here. So it's mostly water in here anyway, so yeah, let me get to it, and we'll wrap up this video. Alright, bye-bye. Alright, so we're all set here. I got the stuff in. I'm saving the bottle so I can read the instructions later on. So we got the new cap on. And that's it. That's all we're going to do for today. The only other two things I have to update, what we got done this week was I got the car registered, so that's a plus. So she's insured, she's registered, driving anywhere we want now. And the only other bad news we got here is on these tires. They're all dry rotted. And when you look at the date here, DOT 03. So these tires were put on this car in 2003. So yeah, she's been sitting for a while. So I'm in the market, excuse me, for some new tires on this thing. Let me get it running where it don't overheat and I can drive it. As with my S10 out over there, I had the dry rotted tires on there and I've got a nasty blowout one night, so I'm not even playing around with these things, just going to buy 4 brand new tires, throw them on here. Unless I can find a deal on 4 like ZR1 style, C4 ZR1 style rims. I'd like to throw them on here. You got to put a spacer on, I think a 3/4 inch spacer to run those, but that's all right. So yeah, so that's it. We're all done here. This is all I could really do until I get the gauge cluster back, and we're just going to end it right here and call it a day. Alrighty, bye bye.